Hey guys, what's going on? Balls here. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you the best class setup for the VAPR assault rifle in Black Ops 4. Bear in mind it's just my opinion, so you might have a preferred setup, however I highly recommend giving this class a go. It's insanely good and it's my favourite assault rifle at this moment in time. Now before I get into the attachments and the perks and all that good stuff, I just want to say this gun is probably the closest thing you're going to get to a submachine gun in this game. Even though I know it's an assault rifle, it acts much more like a submachine gun. Now that's pretty much just because it absolutely melts up close, it's got a high fire rate, and it just feels like a submachine gun. Now starting off with the gear, I use the acoustic sensor. I think this is a must use for every class you run, and if you're not using it then you're missing out and you have a big disadvantage against the players who do use it. So go ahead and equip it. Now going to perk 1, I've been using Tactical Mask. I find it really useful because it increases resistance to 9 bangs, concussions, razor wire, reactor core, seeker, tempest, fire, and counter UAVs. So basically almost all of the specialist abilities which damage you, and it's super useful because how much they actually get used in every game. And for pack 2, I use dexterity. Now this is pretty new for me because normally I run scavenger, but where I use the specialist crash pretty much every game now, I get ammo from the assault pack, so I haven't really found the need to use scavenger on this class. And I find dexterity to be such a looked over class when what it does is makes you mantle, climb, slide and swap weapons faster, as well as increase the weapon accuracy when jumping or mantling, which is super useful for these maps where you don't have the double jump. Now it doesn't sound as beneficial as it actually is, so give it a try and believe me, you'll notice a difference. And finally, for perk 3, I've been using Dead Silence. Now this one's pretty much straightforward. I pretty much have always used this perk in every Call of Duty, because having them silent steps is really nice for flanking around enemies. Although in this game footsteps aren't the loudest, it's still a great perk to use, and it means you resist detection from acoustic sensor, which I've explained earlier how good that gear is. Now getting into one of the most important parts of the class setup, and the real reason how to make a gun become OP. And that's the attachment. So firstly, if you haven't seen the iron sights of this gun, I'll throw up a picture now of them, but yeah, they're pretty gross in my opinion. They're so bulky and they obstruct your vision so much. So the first attachment is a must, and that's an ELO sight. Now you can use any of the scopes, but the two that I recommend is either Red Dot or the ELO because they're just the cleanest. Now moving on to the next attachment, and this is also another must attachment, and that is Fast Mags. Now I would highly recommend using this on any of the guns that allow you to have it, because each gun allow you to use different attachments. It's kind of weird, but that's how it works in this game. When you're in a gunfight and you win the battle, it's highly likely that their teammate is not going to be far behind. So the quicker you can reload, the better, because it means you'll be ready for the next opponent. And it's just horrible to get stuck in a situation where there's 2 guys, you need to reload, and you're taking so long to reload. Now, next on the list is stock. It's pretty straightforward. Everyone knows what stock does. It just means when you're aiming down sights, you can move faster from left to right, up and down, etc. It's not that strong in this game. It just assists you a little bit, but I still like to use it because it is noticeable. It's not that strong in this game, but it is still noticeable, the difference. And the final attachment I use is High Caliber. Now this is super good, especially if the gun has the option of High Caliber 2. It means that not only headshots do bonus damage, but shots to the chest do damage as well. Unfortunately this gun only has the option for High Caliber 1, but still the difference is noticeable and it is super strong. And especially if you are going for the gold camo, you need to get 100 headshots. Having High Caliber, getting them headshots done easier is really great. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned something. If you have, then please leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching. See ya!